Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel where we dive deep into personal development, positive mindset, and unlocking your full potential. I'm your host, Joel's Got the Keys, and in today's episode, we're going to focus on a topic that affects all of us: fear. Fear can be one of the greatest roadblocks stopping you from achieving your goals and living the life that you desire. In today's episode, we're going to focus on 3 specific types of fears, what causes them, but most importantly, I'm going to share actionable steps that you can take immediately to overcome these fears and go out there and live the life that you desire and deserve. Are you ready? Let's dive in.
Are you scared of me? I'm fear looking you straight in the eyes, buddy. You better be scared. I'm stopping you from your dreams. I'm stopping you from your goals. I'm fear and I'm ugly.
I'm giving up my fears, guys. Time to overcome these fears. Let's go.
And for his next act, Joel will perform a trick of the likes that no one's ever seen.
First up, we have the fear of failure. This one is huge because it's that little voice in the back of your head that says, what if I try and I mess up? Or what if I try and I fall flat on my face? But here's the thing. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's merely a part of the journey on your way to success. Many of the greatest entrepreneurs, athletes, inventors, and artists that we admire today oftentimes had to overcome massive setbacks and failures long before they ever achieved success. So, how do we overcome this fear? Start by reframing what failure means to you. Instead of seeing failure as the end, see it as merely a learning opportunity and ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Second, set smaller, more manageable goals. By taking big tasks and breaking them down into smaller steps, they become less intimidating and you build confidence as you go. Lastly, remind yourself that failure is temporary, but the lessons that you learn from it are lasting. Don't let the fear of failure stop you from starting. You've got this. Next, let's talk about the fear of rejection. Whether you're applying for a new job, you're working on a creative project, or you're even putting yourself out there for a relationship, rejection can oftentimes feel personal. But rejection is not a reflection of your self-worth. It's merely just a matter of fit, timing, or circumstances that are beyond your control. To overcome this fear, first shift your perspective. See rejection as redirection. When one door closes, it just means that a better suited door for you is waiting for you to go out there and find it. Second, normalize rejection. Yes, get used to hearing the word no. The more you put yourself out there, the less it stings. Make it a goal to collect as many no's as you possibly can. For example, if you're a salesperson, go out there and pitch your service or product to as many people as you possibly can, and realize that every time you hear no, you're just one step closer to yes. Finally, focus on what you can control, your effort and attitude. You can't guarantee that everyone's going to say yes to you, but you can show up with your best and be proud of that. Remember, rejection is not a stop sign, it's just a detour. Now, let's tackle the fear of not being good enough. This one's difficult because it is so tied to our self-worth. It's that nagging thought in the back of your head that says, you're not smart enough. You have no talent. You have no experience. Am I not good enough? But here's the truth. No one starts out as an expert, and everyone has moments of doubt. The key is to separate your self-worth from your achievements and remind yourself that you are good enough regardless of external validation. To overcome this fear, start by practicing self-compassion. And what I mean by that is talk to yourself the same way that you would talk to your best friend. If your best friend came to you and they were going through something difficult and they really needed you, are you going to put them down and say, you're not good enough, you can't get through it? No, of course not, right? Because you're their best friend. You're going to encourage them. You're going to uplift them. You're going to say, hey, you've got this. You can do this. And you're going to remind them of all the things that they've done great in the past to help them remember that they are capable of getting through this difficult situation, right? So you have to talk to yourself the same exact way. Next, Focus on progress, not perfection. Focus on the small wins and acknowledge how far you've come. Finally, surround yourself with positivity. Whether it's people, books, podcasts, or communities like this one, make sure that you're staying plugged into sources that uplift you and inspire you. Don't let the fear of not being good enough hold you back, because you are good enough. Fear is a powerful emotion, but that doesn't mean that you have to let it control you. By reframing failure, normalizing rejection, and practicing self-compassion, you can overcome these fears and step into your full potential. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with someone that you think needs a little encouragement today. And let me know in the comments below which fear resonated with you the most and how are you working to overcome it. Remember, the only thing scarier than facing your fears is letting your fears stop you from chasing your dreams and goals. So go out there and make it happen. Until next time, stay focused, stay positive, and keep growing. You've got this.
Tell me now you gon' look back. I'm the one you gon' look